everyone. Paula, Empty Nester Crafting here. Thanks for joining me today. So I just wanted to pop on and do an intro for this new series that I'm going to be publishing. Every other Wednesday will be Weeding Wednesday, and all that is simply the DIY is going to have some incorporation of me using my Cricut Explorer 2 machine. I just recently purchased it about a month ago, and I'm loving all the projects I'm able to do. I recently sent a number of small little projects to my daughter who's currently stationed in Korea, and it's just great. I have so much fun. I know a lot of people don't have this machine, and I get that. That's why I'm just going to dedicate every other Wednesday to DIYs that incorporate my machine. If you're interested in joining me, feel free. Go ahead and tag me. I'm on Instagram, EmptyNester@40. And yeah, so share this video if you're interested, and go ahead and add the tag to your YouTube video, Weeding Wednesday. All right, let's go ahead and get started with this project. Hi everyone. All right, so for this project today, I am going to be using a mirror that I picked up from the Goodwill. It cost me $2. It was on 50% off day, and it's a smaller size, but I love it. You can see there it was $4.99. I got it for half off, so I guess it was $2.50. Anyways, I'm also going to be using my linen white chalk paint. I'm going to be painting the frame of the mirror. I am also going to be using this green metallic vinyl that I actually picked up. I think it's called Champagne at the Dollar Bullseye Target Hotspot, whatever it's called. I'm going to be using 2 of those, and then I'm going to just be using the clear liner paper from the Dollar Tree as my transfer tape. Okay, so to start this project off, my idea is that I'm going to remove the backing and some extra staples that are on the wood of the frame, and then I'm going to paint the frame with my linen white chalk paint. I remove the backing so that I can remove the mirror so that I don't get any paint on the mirror. Epic fail. I could not remove the little staples all the way. I couldn't pull them up, and when I tried to remove the mirror, it started to chip slightly. And that was enough for me to say, okay, let me move on. And I put the backing back on. And then I just grabbed some painter's tape that we have here at home. And I just put painter's tape on the edge of the mirror so that I didn't get paint on the mirror when I was painting the frame. So lessons learned. That's what these projects are all about. Okay, I have my painter's tape, so I'm simply just going to lay the painter's tape down along the edge of the mirror so that, again, I don't get any paint or don't get as much paint when I'm painting the frame. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to start painting the frame, and I'm going to give it about 2.5 coats. There was just something about this color that it looked like it was like bleeding through like red when I was using my linen white chalk paint, so I did have to give it some extra coats. I also did try to sand it a little bit to try to see if that would help as well. So I'm super excited to share this new series that I'm going to be publishing on my channel. I know a lot of people out there have the die cutting machines, and I just thought it was a fun way to incorporate, but still, continue to do or use products from the Goodwill or other thrift stores or the Dollar Tree, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, any of those. So, this is my first one. I just so happen to be doing a thrift to treasure project using this mirror that I picked up from the Goodwill. But there are tons of different ideas that I have, and I hope others join in and participate as well. Okay, so now I'm going to use this folk art wax and place it on there, and then I'm going to wipe it off with a damp cloth. I didn't really like how this looked necessarily, so I ended up wiping most of it off and then sanding. I'm not sure if I'm using the wax correctly, to tell you the truth, but anyways, again, all lessons learned for me. These are firsts for me. But if you have any ideas, comment below on how, or not ideas, but if you know exactly how I should be using the wax, please comment below. I'd appreciate that. So like I said, I'm putting a little bit of the wax on it, and then I wipe it off with a damp cloth, and then I decide, what, not necessarily my cup of tea. So I go ahead, I'm going really heavy-handed on that too. I'm not sure if I'm doing that right, but anyways, I go ahead and I pull out a sandpaper sheet and I start sanding it just to give it that distressed look. So here I'm simply going to remove the painter's tape, do any touch-ups and cleanups, and then clean the mirror so that I could lay my vinyl wording. Okay, so now my mirror is nice and clean. That really did take longer than I really expected it to, but that's okay. So now all I'm going to do is I've already designed my wording and I have weeded it. So now all I'm going to do is take the clear transfer paper that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to add that to the pieces. Just to let you know, obviously I'm new to this. This is probably maybe my like 6th or 7th project that I've done with my Cricut machine. That's probably a lie. I've probably done maybe like more like 8 to 10, because like I mentioned in my intro, I did do some small little seasonal DIYs that I sent to my daughter in Korea. But I ended up having to split this into two because I haven't purchased the 12 by 24 mat yet. I believe it's 12 by 24. So anyways, all I'm doing here is I am trimming the transfer paper to size, because I find that if you have less is better than having excess transfer paper. And then I'm just going to there's terminologies that I still haven't learned, but I'm going to use the little squeegee thing to, I think it's called varnish the letters. So just getting them to kind of adhere to the transfer tape. And then I will get ready to position them on to the mirror. Hindsight, I probably should have used a darker vinyl, but I really loved this champagne. It was more like a green metallic, similar to the color shirt that I have, but more of a metallic finish to it. Again, I picked it up at the Dollar Bullseye, Target Dollar Bullseye. I think it's a great quality for a 12 by 12 sheet for $1. That's my personal opinion. Obviously, I have not been around the Cricut or vinyl world, because there's also Silhouettes and Brothers and some other machines. So I haven't been around the vinyl world to know whether this is one of the better products or not, but I personally thought it was great. I didn't have a hard time at all using it. So to me, that's a thumbs up, especially for a 12 by 12 piece for $1. I absolutely love how this project turned out. It's very difficult to see it on the camera because it's a mirror, but the saying that I picked is, life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. I absolutely love how it turned out. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you're notified the next time I upload a video, and I hope that this inspired you to go out and use your die cutting machine if you have it and share those projects.